From Harv's Air, we are joined by Luke Penner and Jeff Bell. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
And Jeff, you're also a part of the Commonwealth Air Training Plan Museum in Brandon.
I am, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this association.
So this is it's the only museum in Canada. In fact, I think it's the only museum in the world that's dedicated to preserving the history of the Commonwealth Air Training Plan that occurred in Canada during the Second World War. So that was a program that actually trained, I think it was 130,000 air crew to contribute to the war effort. And it was called, I think it was Canada's greatest contribution to the war effort was all of this flight training that went on here. So a lot of our airports and a lot of our history are linked with the British Commonwealth Air Training Plan in Canada. So,
well, there is a specific plane that you are bringing to Steinbach. As a matter of fact, you're bringing it to Harv's Air. Tell us about this 1940s airplane.
Yeah, so it's called the North American Aviation Harvard, but it was used as an advanced combat trainer in the Second World War and up until the mid 60s sometime. So they were sort of an iconic airplane. They were certainly one of the best known training aircraft that was ever produced. Thousands and thousands of pilots in the Second World War after the war learned to fly in them. They were used to train fighter pilots, ground attack, air-to-air attack. They were quite an iconic airplane, really. So
this is not a combat airplane necessarily. This is one that they used to train people for combat. Is that correct?
Well, Canada didn't use it for combat, but certainly other countries did. The one that we are bringing here, but it is have the capability to be armed. It does have bomb racks on it. It does have a gun sight. It has a machine gun in it that's deactivated, but it was used by other countries for ground attack and things. So yeah, it's a genuine warbird for sure. So.
Wow. So Luke, you've flown many planes. Have you flown one of these?
Only one time, yeah. I'm hoping, if I make good with Jeff, I can get a little more time on it. But I have flown it once, and it is indeed a wonderful airplane.
So tell me about the restoration of this airplane. I mean, because this thing is what would it be? 60, 70, 80, 81 years old. It's fully restored?
This one has been in operational condition since it was surplused out of the military in 1960. So it has been restored piecemeal wise, but it's largely in the shape that it was in. It's been maintained excellent mechanical ever since, but it's flown every year since 1960 after it retired out of the Air Force.
So when are you bringing this plane to Steinbach?
We're planning to bring it here on the 14th, the Saturday of August. So.
Okay. And what's the plan while you have the plane here?
Well, say Luke and I we kind of have a shared love of aviation. We decided that it would be a good idea to bring the Harvard to Steinbach, do some rides, and Luke will also be doing some rides with so I have a strong love for the warbirds and the vintage aircraft, where Luke has a very strong love for aerobatics, and so he's going to be flying something probably equally special as well. So we decided that we would both try and bring that experience. So we thought it'd be pretty cool. So
I have been lucky enough to have Luke give me a ride with some aerial acrobatics. I think he was trying to make the letter 8 appear in the sky, and also my lunch.
Well, I think could probably be successful in both. So.
I think we're due for another ride now that you mention it, Corny.
I think it's almost time.
I think so.
So people can actually come and have a ride in this plane at Harv's Air?
You can come and have a ride in both, actually. You could have a ride in our Harvard. So that's, certainly an interesting experience, a step back in time. And then at the same time, you can also have a completely different type of experience with a full aerobatic treatment from Luke and the extra. So
excellent.
Exactly.
So give us the date and time one more time, and how do we book a flight on one of these planes?
Well, the dates are August 14th and 15th. We've sold a fair amount of seats already. There's still, I think, plenty available. best way to reach out would be probably Instagram for me. I'm Harv's Air Inverted on Instagram, or they can just call us at the office at Harv's Air at the school there for us. And then for Jeff, what would be the best way?
Excellent. And if people want to just come and watch and just see this plane, they can come down even if they don't have a flight booked?
Yeah, I think we could probably do that. Certainly the best way to get a hold of me as well is like I do instruct part-time for Harv's Air Service. So you can certainly call the office there as well. It's probably like we're kind of keeping that as sort of a central place where we're going to hang out for the weekend. So getting in touch with the office for sure there. But yeah, we could certainly handle some spectators for sure. So
what a great opportunity. We can do some aerial acrobatics with Luke, or go for a flight in a 1940 North American Aviation Harvard Mark II. What an awesome opportunity over at Harv's Air. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.